2, 1, hit play. We're back with the penultimate episode of Shining Force.
Oh boy, it's almost here.
Yeah. Really cool music happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Darksol's paying for the like 5 times he failed to kill us when we were at a low power level.
Yeah, I've always kind of wondered, what is a dark dragon sealed into the rug? Is that what?
It looks like it.
Or is he
So
stuck in the ground or something?
I'm showing off the enemies. The blue dragons show up for the first time in this fight. They're a very tough enemy, obviously. Luckily, there's only one cheap fucking D-Soul assassin, but he also has 2 priests who both have Aura 4. He doesn't show any spells, but Darksol can cast a spell called the Demon Blaze that is really, really powerful. You've also got these upgraded golems, and there's basically a whole lot of shit coming at us at this fight during this fight.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hassle to get up there, and yeah, I don't know what spell Darksol uses. I can't remember whether it's like a single hit spell and what kind of range it has, but I remember it being really annoying.
I think it's a 5-square spell.
Oh, fun. Well, at least you're using some speed up in this fight.
Yeah, I decided I didn't want another... This one probably would have been closer to like 50 minutes if I hadn't used any speed up, so I decided to show off the lay of the battlefield early, and then I'm just going to use speed up in between turns. Basically, what I would recommend is going all the way to the left over here. You don't want to get swarmed by both golems. There's one on the right side and on the left side. And the left side has a better path, in my opinion, to get up there. You definitely do not want to go straight up through this narrow passageway because, as you can see, they'll swarm you with the mage and the blue dragons. So the best room to maneuver and kind of draw the enemies out slowly is to go to the left side. And that was true even in the base version of the fight. I don't know what you do. Do you go straight up the middle? Because Resurrection of the Dark Dragon is ridiculously easy.
It's so easy. I do a couple of guys up the middle and left and right. I just split the party into 3 to take out everyone that I can, and then I just have whichever group gets there first, usually the middle one, just kind of wait a little bit for the other guys to show up. Maybe attack Darksol, draw his attention a little bit, but
that makes sense.
It's easy. There's no fear of losing anyone if you split up your party.
I got myself jammed in a little bit of a...
You're a little stuck there, buddy.
I'm a little blocked in, but luckily I have flying characters, so I can just dodge around and kill them from behind.
Are the bronze golems, are those a mod edition? Because I don't remember those.
Yeah, they're a mod edition. They're just... A lot of his additional enemies are just recolored of existing sprites, because I don't think this game is sophisticated enough where you can build your own, sprites, so it makes sense to just recolor them a bit.
Yeah, makes sense.
Kokichi is not doing great. He got attacked by both enemies, and that's enough to get him down to like, 15 health left. These guys are tough.
Jesus. So much health. When did the blue dragons first show up in the regular version?
At the first fight of Chapter 8.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
so
it's interesting that he saved them for the end.
I like that he saved them for the end, because then he could get away with only having one kind of blue dragon instead of having to do a more powerful version of a blue dragon.
Again, I asked the same question as last time. What's the difference between the Blau being the last dragon of his kind and all these other dragons?
I don't know, man. Sacred dragons versus other dragons. Now here's... This guy has Aura 4, which heals everything on screen. Which looks bad, but I think it's actually to my advantage to take, as long as you're taking it slow, to kind of trigger them into using Aura 4 before you actually clash with Darksol, and to trigger them into using up all of their magic is actually something you can do now if you draw out the enemies slowly, and that's what I'm going to do so that the healers won't be a problem for me. So there's finally strategy in this strategy RPG, and mostly just in Chapter 8.
Yeah. I do love how the overworld music starts up every single time you get out of battle.
Yeah.
That is pretty nice. Pretty nice.
I wish it just played Dark Souls theme the whole time. It's a cool one.
It is. There's some pretty decent themes in this game, like I've said before, especially the battle theme.
Now I know what the Valkyrie does. I'm just gonna use it to top off Kokichi here, and save myself the magic points.
That's almost smart. I'm impressed.
Yeah. I think I just skipped like most of the enemy movements. No one's in range of me, so.
Yeah, it's not like you need to see them what they're doing. And even with all this, it's still a almost 40-minute video.
Yeah, I mean it's a long fight, and it's only the first part of the fight because spoilers: we don't beat Darksol before he can revive the Dark Dragon. Because what kind of game would it be if you don't ever fight the Dark Dragon?
That'd be a really interesting twist, though. You know, you play one of these games, the big baddie's hyped up the entire game, and you're prepared to do it, and then you just actually he didn't get revived, or the great dark evil didn't get summoned after all.
I've never seen a game like that before.
Let's just go home. That's good job, guys.
We just killed this. We just killed this Joker-looking guy. We're good now. This court jester-looking guy.
Yeah.
He's totally based on the court jester, isn't he? Like.
What? You think the horns are like the
bells?
Hat with the bells? No way.
That's what I always thought.
I just thought he was trying to go for like a Loki helmet, except the horns kind of drooped over.
I was thinking it's supposed to look like a court jester, except he's actually evil. But that was like, maybe that was his role at Ramladu's court, except he actually just took him over with his, Saruman powers of persuasion.
Boy, he came in as the jester. Good
yeah,
lord.
That's my headcanon now.
Jesus.
So I'm moving very slowly. I want to attract those blue dragons without, attracting like the whole, every other bad guy. And I already failed because the sentinel comes down as well.
Ah, jeez. Those golems hanging out on those pads, do they respawn?
I'm pretty sure they do. Yep.
I don't think there was any respawning enemies in this fight in the normal version.
No. Or healers. Or fucking D-Soul assassins.
Well, yeah, that's a given.
Does any enemy even have D-Soul in like the base game and Resurrection of the Dark Dragon? I don't think they do.
I don't think so. I feel like I remember that if there was, so no.
Yeah.
That seems like a pure...
I think Kane can use the Sword of Darkness like very, very rarely to cast D-Soul, but he never seems to do it.
If he can, I don't think I've ever seen him do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're actually heading over.
They're barely doing anything. Yeah, these blue dragons are a three-headed dragon.
Yeah, Blau, he may be the last sacred dragon, but I'd rather have a blue dragon on my side. They seem a bit more powerful.
It's like a walking Game of Thrones reference right there.
Oh, what? Three-headed?
The dragon has 3 heads or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
the prophecy stuff.
Heard the theory that the third head is Tyrion?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't want to say anything because I'm ahead of you.
Wait, what? Oh, god damn it. Are you serious?
No. I mean, dragons are in the next episode and I don't want to say anything.
Well, maybe I should watch that episode tonight.
Yeah, I don't know how you're on the internet and like avoiding spoilers for Game of Thrones. It just seems like something that people are not very kind about.
Well, it seems like the first couple of days when I'm browsing Reddit and Imager, people are usually pretty good about spoilers, like downvoting. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of hop on the popular posts. And then,
and they'll usually be at the bottom.
Yeah, they'll be down if really downvoted. But after a couple of days, that kind of disappears. So
Yeah.
I feel like once tomorrow probably will start being spoiler heavy.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it tonight. Problem is, I have to go to I have to go back to see the last episode. I'm not sure how I'll see it because I don't have HBO.
Oh.
Maybe it'll be on a porn website again,
Yeah, maybe.
and hopefully the school Wi-Fi will only block the movie website and not the pornographic website. Does that make sense? No, maybe I'll have to borrow a friend's HBO account. I'll just have to troll around looking for someone to mooch off of.
Yeah. The Dark Dragon also has 3 heads, as you can see on the rug there.
Maybe the blue dragons are somehow descended from him.
That would make sense. Got a crit there, that worked out.
Of course, there have to be a female dark dragon or something he did it with, and it looks kind of hard when he's doesn't have much of a body. He's kind of all fused coming out of the wall there.
Maybe he just made clones, weaker clones in this magic, and you don't have to explain it.
Asexual division.
Yes.
Oh my god, You ever watched the show Impractical Jokers?
No.
Oh, it's this true TV show where these assholes set each other up to do embarrassing things, and they have to try to get through it without breaking.
Is it like Jackass the movie, but a TV show or something?
No, it's not that bad. It's like here's the episode that is on TV, just on mute right now, but I'm just glancing over. It's they're like giving a fake presentation to some people, and the other guys made the presentation with some horrible stuff on there, and then the guy presenting has to try to do it with a straight face.
Oh my god.
It's like it'd be painful to watch if you cringe really hard at other people's.
Yeah, I can't watch. There's some shows that we can't watch because of cringe, like Peep Show from the BBC show. It's a BBC show that's all about like 2 dudes getting into like the most cringy situations possible.
Oh god.
Yeah, and they're both very awkward and British, so it's very, 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 very cringy.
Jesus.
So we got 4 dudes coming at us right now, and one of them is the assassin, so I'm being stupidly extra careful.
God,
you don't fuck around with the assassin.
There's just so many guys just coming all at you, man. It's just so many. Hate that.
You know what make this game really hard is if the second the golem stepped off of the thing, another one respawned. That'd be super hard.
Jesus Christ. Well, what's it normally like? 1 turn, 2 turns?
No, it's once you kill it, a new one spawns.
Oh.
So you can control it to some extent. I positioned myself pretty well. Looks like they're not going to get close to me. Or they're not going to be able to hit me on their next turn, so that's good. But, alright, here we have the fucking assassin. Alright, I got 1 turn to get rid of this asshole before he starts de-souling people.
Send in Tarasu.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
There you go, buddy. You can do it. I believe.
I do not want to fuck around with this dude. I'm gonna bolt 3 the shit out of these guys. Or bolt 4. Even though the golems resist magic. And so I basically just used, I could have done a 3 target, but I just wanted to let as many people get at the assassin as possible, so I stood further away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing here with Arthur.
Golem just looks like he would resist magic.
Yeah.
It's a love mage. His heart.
Arthur's magic has been pretty clutch for grouped up enemies. Even though it doesn't do a whole lot, it definitely chips things off.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, hey, here, Wild can take it out. No?
No. I don't want to block the path too much. And I think I can come up and finish him off with Max. Or, not Max.
Nerd.
Canonically, his name is Max, which I don't think we've mentioned in any of these parts so far, which is kind of impressive.
Oh yeah. How do we know that? I don't know where I know it from. I just know it.
If you don't put a name in the remake, it'll be Max. And also, fuck! The assassin got healed! I'm fucked.
Only 41. That's
I'm
all.
putting the hero directly in harm's way because there's no way I can let this assassin get away with being healed.
I could. At least you have the power of save states.
I didn't make one though. I
Oh,
get
no.
stupidly lucky here and get a deadly attack on him. I swear I'm not cheating. There was no save state made.
Oh man, that is good luck. Wow.
Finally, the hero was clutch. Like 30 parts later, he does something.
Almost redeems himself.
Now I'm a lot less worried about the rest of the fight because, I mean, these guys all hit hard, but there's no insta-kill spell left on the field, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, there are a couple of auras though.
Adam's 2-range attack gives me an advantage here because I'm able to use him to block the golem from hitting anyone weak, and I can also finish off the mage, so you're wrong, Adam is awesome.
And I forget, Adam doesn't normally have the two attack, right?
No, that is added for this, so he is less awesome in the base game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think he did a really good job of rebalancing Adam, make up for how shitty he is normally for how late you get him.
Yep. Even if you don't use a movement boost on him, he will be somewhat usable because he has range, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, only a little bit usable, but I really think he needs the movement boost, and then he just becomes like basically kind of like a knight-ish. Because he's got the spear range.
That's true.
Don't worry, I'll get interesting again soon.
Yeah, it's just...
We have to go take on Darksol, but first we gotta clear the path up there, so...
Yeah, this mod, I mean, now we're getting to the end fights. These are where the fights drag on a bit more too, but especially if this mod, every enemy, the mages who would have 30 or 40 damage, or 30 or 40 health that you could probably take out in one hit, maybe two, depending, now have, 90 something. So
probably, most of them are 3 hits to kill, yeah.
Which, I mean, yeah, it makes it harder, but at the same time...
It's super unlucky
also
here.
a little more annoying.
Blue Dragon immediately gets a move.
Ooh, boy.
Luckily only took 19 damage.
No, there we go. Thank you. Fast forward, you're back.
So he uses Aura again, which is good for me. I mean, I'll be stuck down here for a couple more turns, but this one guy only has 1 Aura left, and this one over here only has 1 Aura left. So they started with 6 combined between them, and now they've only got 2. And I haven't even gotten the Darksol yet, so that's kind of working out for me.
Attacking?
Yeah, I want to save my magic for Darksol.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to do a little bit of chip damage there. Boom, lasered.
Oh, jeez. 79.
I love Adam, man.
What you could do, I guess, is keep him alive for another turn and draw out another Aura 4 or not.
Yeah, I could have done that, but I think I'll have more waves of mooks coming at me before I close with Darksol, so I just want to get up the stairs now. Use the speed up, you asshole. Oh, another one respawns, as I talked about.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think it's infinite, but I don't remember until we see it happen. I don't actually remember.
I thought you said you were going to be moving on up there. It looks like you're just hanging back out.
Well, now I was going to, and now I gotta wait for the golem to make a move, so he moves all the way down, and then I'll be able to attack him without him hitting me.
I suddenly see why this part is nearly 40 minutes long.
Hey, you gotta be careful. My goal is to survive this with as many battles as possible, because there's no way to heal or revive members in between this fight and the final fight, so it's really just a long 2-part final fight.
Is there some kind of item that can revive? No, there isn't.
Nope.
Never mind.
Yep. The best you have are other item. You have healing items that you can use, including one called the Shower of Cure. That's basically the equivalent of Aura 4. And I gave both healers 3 Shower of Cures because you collect like 6 during the game. And I would recommend never using a Shower of Cure until like the final fight, because you should be able to get through any other fight without it.
Pretty sure in the remake it heals everybody, but it only heals for 20 health.
Yeah, it's something like it's weaker in the remake, I believe. In this, it is full strength, which is good because you need it.
Yeah, that's true.
And you'll see in the final fight, I need to use a lot of those. Maybe I lose. Who knows?
Your final part is just a unfinished mess.
It's just me failing the fight and going, fuck it.
There, I got through 31 parts. Just fuck, I'm done. I guess you're doing the same thing with Aleph, saving your magic.
Yeah, I want to save it for Darksol. Because once those guys run out of magic, they can attack, but in a situation when you're surrounding Darksol on all 4 sides and hitting him with your melee attackers, you want those melee attackers to be good melee attackers, not like your mages.
There's limited. Everyone's got to do their part, you know.
I like Kokishi, but he's definitely the weakest offensive power on the team at this point.
Yeah, it seems like he's kind of fallen behind there. I guess the flying ability is kind of trying to make up for it.
Yeah, he doesn't have the attack of most of the centaurs, but he does have the ability to fly, and he's very fast. But in a fight like this, where it's more of a just straight up combat, he doesn't have much to do. And thank you, dumb healers, for using both of your auras to heal like the one golem who's taking damage.
The one golem that respawns multiple times.
Oh yeah, but still, they used up all their healing, before I closed with Darksol, which is the important part. I haven't shown this before, but the white ring can be used to heal, and that's how I did it with my main hero. He just has a ring equipped that has healing on it.
And that casts what, Aura 2, 3?
Aura 2. Wow, I'm speeding up basic attacks. I really wanted to get through this.
At least those guys aren't coming over.
Yeah, as you can see, one of the Guardians comes over. And that Golem did a shit ton of damage to Hanzo. But luckily, robots take extra damage from Bolt. So I guess I was lying about saving my Bolt because I just used the last Bolt 4 I could do.
Yeah, that's not overkill, I guess?
No, I mean, they take extra damage from it. It's one of the best ways to deal with them. And it's not a respawning enemy, so I guess I felt like I could do it. I really wish you got to 100 magic points. That would be so cool.
Yeah, I really do want to try to figure out what the Dark Dragon is on, because I swear to me it looks like a rug.
It's definitely like a fancy rug. I don't think you're wrong about that.
Yeah, and then the battle image here looks like they're standing on a red carpet.
What do you think of Hanzel's design versus the ones he gets in the GBA version?
Yeah, in the GBA version, the unpromoted one is pretty much the same, but his promoted gets like... What does he look like?
Antennas?
No, I mean, he gets spiky black hair.
He turns into Naruto.
Yeah, he turns into like Sasuke or something. And Musashi goes from his samurai armor to samurai robes when he
Yeah.
gets promoted.
I prefer the unpromoted sprites for both of them.
Yeah, yeah, I do. But heck, when you promote them, stats make up for it.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll use them and never promote them if I ever play Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, just to make it like slightly more difficult.
Even that.
Even then, I think they would still kick tons of ass.
This is some really nice level ups you're getting there.
Yeah.
One.
I mean, every bit helps. We're at the end of the game. So there's that one golem down there who was just like, nah, I'm not going to attack you guys. But everyone else seems to be on a much shorter aggro range.
Put somebody on that little spawn spot.
Yeah, I'm planning to. I think. Adam got a very fast laser in.
Ah, damn.
No, get on the spawn spot. What are you doing?
Giving yourself a little bit of a challenge, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, Bailey. Am I not getting on that stupid spawning point? Am I not getting on it?
You put your hero on it.
Oh.
No, never mind.
Wait, why am I standing next to it? I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe you're setting up for the next part of the fight, or do you get teleported to the bottom for the next part of the fight?
You get teleported to the bottom.
Well, then yeah, okay. I have no idea what you're doing.
Trying to draw him over here, I guess. Oh, I think they might have stopped spawning anyway. Like, he still isn't spawning. So I lucked out there.
You must have somehow knew.
I don't remember practicing this fight. This is like my first try on it, actually.
And so what, you said the hard part about it was, what, the insta-kill from the assassin?
The insta-kill from the assassin is the first hard part. The second hard part is Darksol does a ridiculous amount of damage with his magic, which we'll see when we engage him. Just gotta clear out these enemies down here first.
Yeah, when you engage him in a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm speeding up even the basic attacks now, you get the picture. We're just killing out these last mooks, and then we gotta go fight Darksol.
Again, it's been really shitty final boss. He's just standing there letting all of his mooks get slaughtered one by one instead of just heading down to help out.
Oh, you don't want to shit talk him too much. I'm pretty sure it's about to come down.
Oh man, he heard. Damn.
Yeah, don't make this harder for me, man.
Oh well, maybe he's just summoning the Dark Dragon. He has to take some time.
He's gotta concentrate. You don't want to give him performance anxiety.
Oh no, you can't get it up. Oh.
You can't get the dragon up.
Please release me. Get me out of here.
Yep, killing mooks. Don't worry, we're almost done killing mooks. There's only a few mooks in the final fight. And Darksol got triggered enough to come down and attack. Luckily, he only did his physical attack. And does it look like he has a third hand coming out of his stomach? Because that's what it looked like to me.
I need to check again. Maybe. Who knows? Everything's got threes. Well, it doesn't even look like he has hands in that picture.
Yeah.
Or that sprite.
The big problem with him is his magic, so his physical attack, I mean, it did 30 damage to Xylo, which is bad, but it wasn't as bad as it's going to be.
It looks like almost his arms are hidden in his robes, and he hopped on that crazy shoulder pad mage train.
Well, why wouldn't you hop on a crazy shoulder pad train? It's the height of fashion.
Evidently, even in the ancient times.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I've always thought those were his arms, but I think those are legitimately the shoulder pads.
Yeah, they're kind of those spiky shoulder pad things.
That
And,
makes way more sense than him having like super short arms.
I mean, you've got some weird ideas about these enemy designs.
To be fair, I first played this game when I was like 7, and it definitely stuck in my head. Like
the
what I was
robot
thinking at the time.
Like the robot with the knee gun.
Yeah. Like we have a knee gun situation here. Alright, I'm finally using Diesel just like you always tell me to do. That's why I don't use Diesel.
I believe. Take that robot's soul away. Oh.
Yeah, it didn't work.
It's almost like he doesn't have a soul or something.
It should still work. I'm gonna speed up my own aura 4 because you get the picture, everyone gets healed by 40. Darksol's taking a pounding, but
and his health is still, who the fuck knows?
yeah. I'm just gonna finish off this Guardian so he can't stab me in the back. And my hero is getting nowhere near Darksol, as usual.
Bravely ran away again. Oh Christ!
Yeah, that golem will still respawn. So I think you have to kill 2 or 3 from each side, and that's how it's gonna work, I guess. But now I have to deal with the golem, which I was not expecting. Here we go. The Demon Blaze. This fucking cheater!
Oh my god.
You see that double attack? And what was a crit?
84 and 53.
Like, okay, so 1 crit would have killed me, and so would 1 double attack, but this fucker gets both. I'm so mad.
Hey, well, at least he gets the double attack and the crit at the same.
Yeah,
enemy.
hopefully he used up his luck, because I just lost Arthur, and I don't. There's no way to revive him, so that's the last we'll see of Arthur for the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually.
He died as he lived. Something about magic or something.
Getting pounded in the ass. Yeah. I don't even know why you're bothering with these guys anymore. Just leave them alone. Let them just laser you in the back.
Well, I don't want to get lasered in the back. That's the short version.
Oh, come on. The priest? You don't even have to attack the priest. He's no real threat.
Hey, he'll still do a decent amount of damage to us.
With his little wimpy staff? No. So does Darksol have unlimited magic, or does he actually have a certain amount that he could use up?
I think he just has unlimited magic because the Demon Blaze doesn't actually seem to work as a spell. It's like hidden, you know, like because it's not even in the spell page.
There's no spell, so I can't imagine it would be an MP cost associated.
I think he can just Demon Blaze as much as he wants.
As much as his heart wants. Yeah.
And they changed the name to the Demon Breath in the GBA version, don't they?
Do they?
I think they do.
Attention.
I think they do. Alright, Gong, taking hits like a champ. Ow, never mind. Ow. Fuck.
And the golem, well, if it was me, I would just focus on Darksol. But then again, I've never played this before, so
yeah, that's
maybe
right.
I would die in a heartbeat.
That's right. You haven't played this before. Leave it to the expert.
Oh yeah.
Get a crit there, because Gong is the best.
Oh, he's starting to redeem himself.
Yeah. Unlike Kokishi, who just keeps missing. Ugh. I wish you'd died instead of Arthur.
Way to go, Aleph. You can take this out.
Yeah. Go Aleph. Oh shit! Hold on to my butt.
Goodbye, Kokichi.
Only 51 points of damage with the golem, but if the golem attacks me, I'm fucked. So I decided to send blue over here to get some aggro.
Does the demon breath, the demon whatever, does it do like magic damage that can get resisted, or is it one of those like laser moves that has always does this much damage?
I think it's just a laser move, and it always does like 50-ish damage, which is quite a lot.
Especially as a multiple, target spell.
Yeah. Cause I only got 1 or 4 left, so I gotta finish this fucker down quickly.
At least you get your magic refilled in between fights.
Yep.
Don't ask me how that works. Maybe because it's not like you're leaving to get refilled. So I guess some of these guys just have the ability to get their magic points back.
Look, don't look now, but the hero actually did something.
Oh my god!
Don't get used to it.
Don't believe it.
Yeah. And we got Darksol down to visible health, so now it's just time to pound him until he goes down.
Gives in.
Yeah.
Ah. Jesus Christ.
Alright, we need to stop doing that.
I don't mean it. It just happens. I don't know what that says about me.
I'm guessing he had about 300 health. I wasn't really keeping track, but I'm guessing 300.
An annoyingly large amount, no matter what.
Yeah. One bronze golem down there. Darksol's probably just like, you bastard. What are you doing?
Know what, boss?
Come and help me.
I'm just gonna stay down here. I don't want to get involved.
I think this is the first time I show off Raijin level 2.
Oh damn.
Pretty cool. I mean, it's single target bolt force, so.
Well, you showed that golem. Oh, this is terrible.
If you got the double attack here, I would have to do this entire fight all over again, and I would be so angry. I could not overestimate how angry I would be.
Huh.
God, I wish Gong finished him off. He deserves it.
So when you said you couldn't get past this mod before, was it on this fight or was it the Dark Dragon fight?
It was this fight. I always got like 4 to 5 guys killed. I didn't really I got much more careful about drawing out the mooks one at a time so that I wouldn't get swarmed, and that's how I finally got through this fight. And oh, the part's over.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, so in the next part, it'll be the final part of Shining Force.